Hi everyone, I just thought I'd do a little video here of some of the taper tools and some of the other bits that Cliff at Raven Longbows has been making up for me. He's kindly sent me these as a demonstration trial set. Of course, I'm selling most of these on my website now. I will be adding the arrow brushes. Basically, the arrow brushes, I'm just going to, hopefully that autofocus, you can see those, look. So effectively onto the shaft, so you can apply an even coat of varnish on the shaft. So that's working on a 1132, 516, 932, and of course they will also work on a quarter. I've heard they will work on to some of the larger sizes as well. That's why Cliff has made them as they are, so it allows you to put an even coat of varnish through them. And hopefully I'll get a chance this weekend to have a play myself with that. So anyway, what I decided to do is just show you how these cut basically. So in the 3-in-1 you can see that knock pile, that's on a 1132, 516 and 932. So let's first take a 1132 and do the knock end. Yeah, it's doing a actual really nice cut there. Yes, it gives you a bit of a rough finish, but you want a bit of texture on there when you put your nocks and stuff on, just to give a bit of bite really. But yeah, that's not too bad at all, is it? Cliff has engineered this nicely so they bottom out at the right point, etc. Let's now do the pile end, just to show you that it does work. I'm gonna twist the shaft instead and keep the thing in my hand. You can see it just holds in the hand nicely. And again, got a really nice, I'm trying to get that to autofocus. Got a really nice finish to that. Yes, it's got a bit of, again, a bit of roughness to that, but again, you want a bit of roughness so you get a bit of bite on the between the pile and everything else. So that works really well, like that one. As I said, it's a 3-in-1 tool. Those are on my website already, and they are priced at £14, and then of course you've got postage and packaging. But yeah, that fits really nicely in the hand. That's quite nice. That is really nice. So anyway, that's that one. I'm going to show you now. Same thing, just to prove that it all does work. Knock end on a 516. Should work. Just needs a bit more. Right, let's go back to this tool. Sorry folks, I had to stop the video and restart again. Cliff, it looks like Cliff had a bit of a moment, and basically put the blade in backwards, so that's why it wasn't cutting. So I've just basically unscrewed it and put the blade back in the right way around. So again, go back to knock. I'm gonna again on the 516. Come on, focus. There we go. That's quite a nice finish. And then we're going to do the pile end. This is how nice a cut some of these do. Just how the shafts are sometimes. And again, that's giving a really nice finish. Yep. Just to pre-warn you, stuff like that can happen. Whatever you're buying, sometimes just have a look. It's human error. blades just get put in back to front. You just unscrew them, turn the blade over and screw it back in again. So that's perfect, not a problem. So, dropping everything again. So, do that again. Knock on the 932. As I say, this 3-in-1 fits in your hand really nicely. There we go. Make sure I put that in the right one. Yeah, so that's the knock end, it's done. So let's do the pile end on the 932. As you can hear, it's cutting nicely. You can hear the cut, it's cutting cleanly. It's a little bit on the rough side, but that's just the fibres within the wood. You can see it's really nice, come up beautifully, give a nice taper. Cliff has tested all of these to fit on, to make sure they fit on nicely and the depth is correct to fit on for nocks and on the pile, so that works very nicely. Right, let's put this one down. Now, just the standard 1132, again, knock and pile, my logo on the back. Fits in your hand rather nicely, whichever way you want to do it. Again, I'm so used to doing these type of things, it's just naturally just sits there. Same old story. Make sure the blades are the right way around. Yes, they are. Right. Knock end again. Flip it over. Do the pile end. There we go. As you can see, you will get some chunky bits coming off. You do that with any taper tool these days. Again, it's down to what's going on with the fibres within the timber. So, yeah, I'm really happy that cuts nicely. Let's do a 5/16. Same old thing again. Knock. Nice. Pile. I'm just basically just testing these, folks, so you can actually see what I'm doing. This will go on my little YouTube channel so you can see what's going on. That's done a little bit of a rip out there, but that's because if you look at the grain, that's a very open grain on the shaft, and it will do that again to get that with any taper tool. So yeah, I'm really pleased with that, and it's cutting really nicely. So again, let's do this one. I got the blades the right around. Yes, I have. Oh, fighting it because it's a skinny shaft. Sometimes you have to fight it a bit. So that's the pile end. Oh, sorry, knock end. Let's do the pile. Yeah, see, they're all lovely. Comes out nice. But again, no matter what it is, you'll find that the original ones for the 932s that's under Cliff's branding, they are slightly bigger, but that's how they were originally developed, and under design development, Cliff has made these, which has got my brand and logo on, just that bit smaller. But again, you can see I've got chunky-ish hands, and they still fit in nicely. I'm not having to over stress myself, and they're cutting up nicely. As I said, I'll post this little video onto the YouTube channel and see what you think, folks. And I'll try to add most of this product onto the website. You'll find that the taper tools are already there. The 932 ones, I'm basically selling off all the ones that under Cliff's brand first, and then these ones will become available, but they're basically the same thing, so don't panic. And I've just got to try to add these on. A brilliant idea. Get you a nice even coat onto the varnish onto your shafts. Okay, folks, hopefully you enjoyed the little demo, basically. Thanks.